On this episode of the Infowars News Blitz, a police chief gets fired, more bankers are found dead, and Napolitano says that the Government Monitoring Newsrooms is a new era of tyranny. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Okay, folks, this is the first article of the day here. The article here is titled, New York Police Chief Speaks Out Against Town Council over Corruption and Gets Rid of His Duties. You don't know what that means. There's a video here also, so basically if you want to take a look at it, hey, go ahead! The article says here that no one owns the chief position. It is not for sale, said Acting Bloomfield Police Chief James Behere. The 27-year New Jersey veteran was speaking at a town hall meeting discussing the political corruption he was urged to take part in. The article goes on to say that Benyard would follow his request by saying, "This shall suddenly solidify your position as chief and your problems will go away," said Behere, who emphasized that these requests interfere in a political way with the day-to-day operations of the police force. "I am working in a hostile and harassing work environment daily because I'm fighting for I'm fighting for the citizens of this town, and I'm fighting for the 144 members of this police department." I mean, as the article says here, I mean, basically he got fired from his job, and, well, that's the article he crumbled. I mean, we need to actually stand with this former chief of police. I mean, they're probably gonna put another guy in there anyway and say who's actually will corrupt and, you know, take bribes and have sex with hookers and all this other stuff. But we need to stand with this police chief from New Jersey, because I think that basically he's a real good guy here. I mean, basically, you know, we need to really talk to our police and military here about this type of stuff. But the article says here that basically it said that basically Bear was put on leave, officials including the mayor claiming that he was due to the concerns over Bear's health. Yeah, right. He's a nice guy. You just kicked him out because he wouldn't go along with your corruption. An article written by Michael Snyder says that more dead bankers are jumping out of, or should I say the CEOs, are completely jumping out of whatchamacallit. Out of windows and killing themselves. Even more. So now, basically, the article is actually named, "Does the trail of dead bankers lead somewhere?" And trust me, it does lead somewhere. Just not where we're hoping for. But anyway, sorry for the short delay here, folks. The article says here that what are we to make of this sudden rush of banker suicide? Does this trail of dead banks lead somewhere? Or could it be just coincidence that so many bankers have died in such close proximity? It would be perfectly honest and admit that I don't know what's going on, but there are some common things that seem to link at least one of these deaths together. First of all, more of these men were in good health and their prime working years. The article goes on to say that basically, 7 bankers has mysteriously died from January to whatchamacallit? Well, basically, a lot of these bankers will be dying, and basically, something's up. Something's seriously up. I mean, basically, we have bankers from J.P. Morgan, Bank of America, just jumping out of buildings and whatnot. The article says that basically something's going on here, and nobody knows why. I mean, basically, they're just jumping out of windows like a complete idiot. Does it have something to do with the economy? Maybe. Something to do with the economic collapse? Probably. But technically, we need to look into this. And with all these bank jumping out, we all know what's going to happen next, right? An article written by Paul W. Watson says that basically Andrew Napolitano says that Obama administration planned to have CCC bureaucrats monitor newsrooms. And the article is called Judge Napolitano, Government Monitoring Newsrooms, Radical New Era of Tyranny. And it was written by Paul W. Watson. Underneath it says, what will they think of next? Also underneath the date, it says that Judge Andrew Napolitano warned that the Obama administration plans to have the FCC bureaucrats monitor newsroom represents a radical new era of tyranny and would squash press freedoms. No duh, sir. The article says that technically labeling the measures of all violations of the First Amendment, Napolitano said that the idea was absolutely chilling. Chilling is a term of art to people who study the Constitution, and it basically means you are afraid to express yourself fully because the federal agents are looking over your shoulder, said the judge. And also to be honest with you folks, there's about 2 videos here about it, but anyway, the article goes on to say, Andrew Napolitano goes on to say that basically, that the proposal would likely fail due to incredible amounts of nature committing. This is a radical error for the White House, and I can't ignore it. And I can't imagine it getting to first base. And he's probably just telling the truth. I mean, Obama's just an outright criminal. And to be honest with you, Alex Jones said it first. This is a brand new set of evil we're dealing with here. But it's not our government. Our government has been occupied by the bankers that basically run President Obama. So technically, it's like, hey, whatever, because he's the closer. I mean, it's at the 9th inning, as Alex Jones said. But to be honest with you people, if this doesn't send an absolute chill up your spine, I don't know what in the world does. Because basically, this is a very serious time here. And as Alex Jones says, we need to get aggressive, we need to get active, we need to start speaking out about the First Amendment and the Second Amendment and all the other rights, or we will basically lose them. Well, that's all the articles I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to Infowars.com or go to the links below where you can read more about these articles. This is the Infowars Newsrooms. I'm Info Gundam, and you have been filled in. See ya.